This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here, but being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Gabriel. Gehi. Cherki. Rodri. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eze. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel. Rice. Gabriel. Zubamendi. Saliba, gently done. Kusanov. Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mosquera. Now it's Madueke. Rodri wins the duel this time, and it's played forward. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. He is just caressing the ball. Has a quick glance. Oh, a delicate chip through. Doku. Over to the left. Eze. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Eze. Kusanov did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gabriel. And he's running through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Haaland is having a shot! Well, that's well seen too. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes proves just a little bit too strong. Eze calmly anticipates. Yeah, he's fouled him there. You felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinelli succumbs to the pressure. Semenyo. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Just off target.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
O'Reilly cuts it out. Zubimendi. Madueke. Doku. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Cherki. Incapuyi. Madueke. Rice.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Capier. Capier going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Oh, Cherki! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Proves too strong. Martinelli defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Arsenal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Martinelli. Arsenal going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Incapié forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gabriel clears it away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cherki. Now it's Semenyo. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Saliba gets it away. Mosquera. It's a lovely, neat pass. Gehi makes the interception. Mathias Nunes. Doku looks to get on the end of this. Madueke making good progress on the right-hand side. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Haaland. Doku tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
O'Reilly aim forwards. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Doku. Nice physical challenge. Madueke. Saliba. Gabriel shifted upfield. Rice. Madueke. Great work on the overlap. Hoeneß. That has been knocked clear. Oh, shooting chance! Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Saliba has overhit it. Doku. O'Reilly. Quality ball. Tries to get it clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mathias Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Mathias Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Can he latch on to this? Semenyo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Nicely by the defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Martinelli. Gets a good foot in there. Madueke. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Thinks one through. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. Moved on forwards. Saliba attempts a clearance. Incapuyi. Gabriel, gently done. Eze. Saliba. Semenyo. Cherki. Rodri. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Incapuyi. He's onto it in a flash. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mosquera gets good distance on it. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. And he has been fouled there. Gabriel with the clearance. And here's Semenyo. Oh, that's nice. Arsenal have a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Matheus Nunes. And here's Semenyo. That has been cut short. Subimendi. Madueke. Mosquera, aim forwards. There's the shot! No, not quite. Moved on forwards. He's got away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Gehi, gently done. Martinelli. And it's played forward. Madueke. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. Semenyo. He is through here. Haaland. Now that's a fine challenge. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Martinelli. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Martinelli, gently done. O'Reilly. Matheus Nunes. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze. Oh, good spread. O'Reilly. O'Reilly shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Haaland. Doku. Looking here to chip it through. Gabriel can get it clear. Zubimendi. Mosquera. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madueke looking to get on the end of this. O'Reilly. Doku. Madueke wins the duel this time. Mosquera. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Hoeneß. He slings it in. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bernardo Silva. Yehi. O'Reilly. Rodri. Doku. O'Reilly. Doku. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zubimendi. Rice. Martinelli. Now it's Eze. Eze! Eze! Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And it's Nunes. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Applies the finish! Oh, bang on target. Gabriel. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Martinelli done delicately. Rodri. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Cherki, Kusanov, O'Reilly, Yehi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze. O'Reilly. Cherki. Matthews Nunes. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Oh, red. Nice interception. O'Reilly has been caught there. It's a foul. Doku. He's in a great position here. Cherki! And that's caused a worry or two.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Gabriel, gently done. That's an excellent interception. It's really well cleared. Madueke. Zubimendi. Mosquera. Gabriel. Forward it goes. And that has been cleared. Haaland. And back to the keeper they go. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Eze. Zubimendi. Eze. Martinelli. That's a decent chance! Semenyo. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Eze. Now it's Martinelli. Nkapie picks it up now. Yehi gets rid without sophistication. Martinelli. And it's claimed by the keeper. Cherki. Zubimendi. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Rice. Aim forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. Doku. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Zubimendi. Incapuyi. That's a good run down the left. And here's Eze. Capier. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bernardo Silva. Gehi. Gehi, nicely aimed pass. Mosquera. He's in plenty of space here. Madueke has it out wide. A header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rodri. And it's O'Reilly. Doku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Saliba. Mosquera. Saliba. Mosquera. Saliba. Mosquera. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bernardo Silva cuts out the pass. Gehi. O'Reilly. Rodri. Doku. And here's Eze. This looks promising. Hoeneß. So who's he picking out? This might... Great chance! wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Bernardo Silva. Kusanov. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Nachos Nunes. Kusanov. Bernardo Silva.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Madueke. Played out to the right. Martinelli. Rice. Eze. Rice. Eze. Semenyo. Rodri. Cherki. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Mosquera. Gabriel shifted upfield. Rice. It's an inviting looking ball that. Gehi gets over and intercepts. Kusanov. O'Reilly. Cherki. O'Reilly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kusanov. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Nachos Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Cherki. It's a threatening ball. Saliba with the clearance. Eze. Rice, and he goes cross-field. Mosquera. Madueke. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Capier receives it in a good position here. Real chance! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that has put paid to that. Zubimendi, played back to the goalkeeper. Saliba, driven forward. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cherki, and here's Haaland. Now it's Doku. Haaland, chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Saliba, aim forwards. Gabriel, gently done. Madueke. Martinelli. Semenyo makes the interception. Oh, it's come loose. Martinelli. Eze! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Semenyo attempts a clearance. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice looking ball. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Matheus Nunes.
Arsenal are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Arsenal, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Strong running down that left flank. Martinelli. Moved on forwards. Gehi with the clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Martinelli. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gabriel. And it's played forward. Eze played out to the left flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cherki. Doku. Searching pass he's played there. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cherki, spread out to the left. O'Reilly, bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to clear. And it's O'Reilly. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Nunes. Rice. Saliba. And it's lofted through here. No luck with that dink over the top. And the ball is out of play. So there's going to be another change here. Now it's Martinelli. Cross goes in there. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Eze! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Chance for Hernus. And it's Rice. Incapuyi. Haaland with the foul. Martinelli. Martinelli! Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinelli clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madueke. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. Bernardo Silva have it back and can go again. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes forwards and with intent. Zubimendi. Gabriel. Savinho. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. Saliba attempts a clearance. Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Sabinho, played towards the other side. Saliba. Zubimendi. Saliba. Gabriel, aim forwards. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception. Zubimendi. Madueke. Cherki. O'Reilly. Marmouche. And it's O'Reilly. Nice control. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Tries to get it clear. Cherki! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Played in deep. Saliba can get it clear. Back in once more. Capie, who does have an assist to his name. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Furness. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Martinelli. Rice. Kusenov attempts a clearance. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Mosquera is onto it in a flash. Kusenov, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Eze. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Cherki, and it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. He can get that clear. Martinelli. Rodri. And it's O'Reilly. That's good play. O'Reilly looking to run onto it. It's run loose here. Wins the duel this time. O'Reilly. And here's Marmouche. Cleared away. Eze, oh, perfectly measured that. Just a... He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. O'Reilly proves too strong. And it's Eze. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Capier climbs up big! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. O'Reilly. Savinho. Cherki. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Eze played with finesse. Nachos Nunes. Cherki. And here's Savinho. And here's Haaland. Oh, sweet. Haaland! It's in! They're back within reach! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So is this the start of a comeback? Gabriel. Rice chooses to go cross-field. Madueke. Up towards the front line. Succumbs to the pressure. Out to the left it goes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets it away. Gabriel. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Foden. Savinho. Madueke. Eze. Martinelli. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. And it's played forward. Savinho looks to the other side. O'Reilly. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Saliba. Rice. Gabriel. Martinelli. Rice, gently done. Now that's well seen too. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Haaland. And the shot! Great defending, strong and determined. Eze. Gabriel shifted upfield. Now it's Eze. Does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Savinho. And it's been played through. Now it's Savinho. What a throw in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foden plays it in. That is a brilliant interception. Martinelli. Madueke. Saliba. Zubimendi. Saliba. Nkapie chasing after it. Foden. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that was very necessary. And here's Savinho. Now it's Nunes. There are a few waiting for it. That's very neat. Brilliantly cut out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Zubimendi. Moved on forwards. Madueke. Out to the right. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Kusanov clears it away. Madueke. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. Can he deliver? Capie. And he whips it in. And they've got rid. And he's heaved it away. Saliba shifted upfield. Madweke. And here's Eze. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a go. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Martinelli. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Eze. Madweke. Very nicely done. Wins the duel this time. Rodri. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time